Let's get the latest on our dry conditions and those fires right now burning in Oregon.
Yeah, we do have these 3 large uncontained wildfires. That is fires that are over 100 acres burning. The 2 that you mentioned, they're near the Warm Springs Reservation or on the Warm Springs Reservation and then down into southern Oregon. We also have one burning over in eastern Oregon. It's actually right on the Idaho border, on the Idaho side of the Hells Canyon area. This is called the Cuba fire. It's 75% contained, 530 acres, and 72 people firefighters have been sent to that area to work on that fire. But the largest continues to be that one on the Warm Springs Reservation, which is now, again, over 6,000 acres, threatening over 100 structures there. It's been hot, it's been dry, so it's no surprise that we are seeing wildfires burning. 90 was the high temperature in Eugene yesterday, 88 in Corvallis. Head south to Roseburg, you topped out at 94, and it was back up to 102 yesterday in Medford, hottest spot here in western Oregon. The coast continues to be quite comfortable. In fact, check out that difference between Brookings and Medford. We're talking not that far, but about 40 degrees difference in temperatures. It was back into the mid to upper 90s as you head over to the central part of the state. Upper 90s for most of eastern Oregon, and 102 was the high temperature there in Rome. Now that high of 90, it's not normal for this time of year. In fact, it's about 6 degrees above average. 14 below the record. Could you imagine 104? I'm glad we've been staying in the low 90s. That was the case back in 1938. We obviously haven't seen any rainfall. That deficit now to 15.61 inches below average for this point here in 2013. Waking up to clear skies this morning from about the I-5 corridor all the way over to eastern Oregon. As you head here to the west side, a little bit of fog forming, a little bit of that marine layer starting to push inland as well. It's not going to last long though. Temperatures right now sitting at about 56 degrees out of the Eugene airport. The wind is calm, visibility at the full 10 miles this morning. And here's a look at the big picture. Really not a whole lot going on here in the Pacific Northwest. The jet stream that's well to the north of us. It is pretty weak jet stream at that. But with that ridge of high pressure, it's blocking any other storms from coming into our area. So we're continuing to stay sunny, dry, of course, and then nice and toasty. Now there's a trough here over the Gulf of Alaska that's very slowly going to make its way down to the south, and eventually we'll start to see some cooler air pushing in here at the very end of this week over the weekend. But even with that cooler air, our high temperatures will still be above average for this time of year. 84, the average high temperature for Eugene. That's the warmest that we ever see any time of year, and that will continue through about August 11th. So for the coast, your highs today, nice and comfortable, staying quite cool. That marine layer keeping the sun out, keeping your temperatures in the mid 60s. Winds will be from the north at 15 to 20 miles per hour. Seeing conditions just like this for both Tuesday and Wednesday, highs in the mid 60s. And just when that marine layer finally starts to break up and you get some clear skies at the end of the week, that's when we'll see that cooler air move in. So in terms of high temperatures, it really does not fluctuate a whole lot. The Umpqua Basin, mid 90s for you today. Sunny, warm conditions continue. Winds will be from the north there 5 to 15 miles per hour. Still at 94 Tuesday, 93 Wednesday, and then we'll very slowly drop it back down to about 90 on Saturday. The Cascades, upper 70s there, mid 80s in the foothills. Perfect camping weather, hiking weather as well. Sunny skies, winds will be from the northwest. Central Oregon, mid 90s for you. It is going to be a toasty one. You will see sunny skies and dry conditions Tuesday, but by Wednesday we'll start to see a few thunder showers firing up. And then by this weekend, you should drop back down into the mid 80s, a little bit more comfortable. And for the Willamette Valley, our highs will be in the upper 80s and low 90s today. Mostly sunny skies for us. We're going to keep it right there in the low 90s all the way through Wednesday, and then very slowly dropping it back down into the mid 80s here by this coming weekend.